Hey guys, welcome back to another video. But today I'll be watching 10 details you missed in Banban 6. Please like and subscribe.
Did you know the truth behind Sir Dadadoo is hiding in a secret room, along with a ton of other secrets which are hidden in this chapter, which I don't blame you for not always seeing.
What is that? Alright, so you guys gotta know, I've not played Banban 6. I've seen videos about it. I've seen most of it, but not once have I seen this weird thing.
Because it was so dark, but that's okay because
Wait a minute. Was that a cow?
Banban 6. So let's just jump straight into this thing. Secret tape number 1. During the course of this game, there are actually 3 secret tapes, which...
Oh my god, bro. I thought slow Celine, or whatever you call it, it's supposed to be slow. Like that's
which I may have looked into the game files to make sure there were only 3, because if you watched my playthrough, you would know I had trouble finding them. To be fair, they weren't hidden in darkness, I was just blind. And one of the first ones you can find is during the introduction sector portion of the game. You know, when you gotta press all these buttons,
wait a minute. If you hear it closely, why do I have a Roblox stores thing? Why?
Million times, and this idiot just stands here and watches you. It's kind of just hiding in plain sight, in these little window frames that you might have jumped through 100 times. The one closest to Bitter Giggle on the bottom floor holds the secret tape. This secret tape is called Cam Tam in the game files. I'll give you 1 second to guess what's in it. Nah, you guessed wrong. It's short for Kamataki and Tamataki. We find them in one of those holding cells, and they seem to be having a domestic. Turns out these Siamese twins try and take swings on each other using their big noggins. But what's weird is that we never knew that they actually got put in holding cells in chapter 4. As a matter of fact,
they got put in the things. Oh,
we've seen
number 2. The teacher was captured near the elevator that goes down 3rd floor. The human was also captured earlier. Oh my god. Why? But she's a teacher.
All of the holding cells. The sheriff takes us to the infirmary area and we can...
Wait a minute. Green gorilla. A flippin' green gorilla.
See everyone that's there. So there's a chance that someone else actually held them up. Someone that actually enlists them in their army eventually. You got it. This could be because of Sir Dadadoo, or it could just be from the past. Anyway, on to secret detail number 2, the second secret tape. As you progress a little bit further into the story, you will reach a point where you need to visit the potentiality sector. It's where they research the potentiality of these nuts in your mouth. Anyway, once you pass the cutscene with the beautifully voiced jester prototypes, I just about lost it when I saw them. And you do that little parkour jump down into the stairs below. At the corner of the bottom of the left stairs, you can find the second tape. I can proudly say...
Another tape! That is good! I should download Banban 6 into a playthrough.
That this was the one tape that I actually found during my playthrough, and it's the most obvious one as well. Put this tape in the TV and you get a very quick video, because the character in the video is very, very quick as well. It's our girl, Slow Celine.
Slow Celine! Hey, how you doing? Let's go!
And she could be seen bolting out of her cell, causing a small explosion at the door. Now...
Oh, wait a minute. Oh shoot, wait a minute.
Slow Celine. And she could be seen bolting out of her cell, causing a small explosion at the door. Now...
We see this. Oh! If you watch the Banban 6 trailer, this has all these doors that open. And then you can see then you see something bolt out. Must be Slow Celine.
Now we knew in chapter 4 that she was in one of the holding cells. But what's cool about this tape is it's showing us a different angle of a scene we've already seen before. In one of the chapter 6 teaser trailers, we see small hints of all of the mascots escaping. But Slow Celine is one of the ones that we actually see escape. And we basically see this scene from the video just from the outside corridor. She bolts right past us. But at the end we can see that her and Jumbo Josh haven't been captured by Sir Dadadoo. So maybe she escaped to safety and might help us later on.
Sir Dadadoo. That is the weirdest name I've ever heard in my entire life.
Anyway, on to secret detail number 3, the final tape. Again, this one is easily missable, and I'm not just saying that because I missed it, and I'm trying to make myself feel better. But in the final sector of the game, right as you enter the conditioning sector, because the sector can be accessed from 2 directions, there's 2 sets of lights. On the left platform of lights, tucked away in the corner, is the tape. I
should have seen it. Wait a minute. I've seen fake noodles do this. Like, why didn't they see it? Like, it's light in the dark. That's easily not missable. How did he miss that?
We walked right past it in my playthrough. You even see it. Anyway, take this tape back to the TV and you probably get the funniest one out of all of them. We see Opila sprinting to the Opila bird mission from chapter 1. You know, the one where we had to find all of those eggs and put them in her mouth in the playground. The nostalgia of chapter 1, all the way back in January of this year. Anyway, what's hilarious about this scene is that it's showing...
I'll go check when was this made? 6 days ago? Oh, I'm so good. Yeah.
Us the run she does from this scene, which everyone probably forgot about, to seeing her hair. And before we reach this point, that room is fully in darkness. And that's why this tape is in green. It's a night vision view of Opila running to her spot. Anyway, we're running out of time, so we'll go through these quick. Secret detail number 4, Syringione's to-do list. This secret detail kind of got spoiled by the new
I saw this.
Teaser trailer for chapter 7. But you know that loading screen at the beginning of the game, which shows us someone writing down their to-do list on the whiteboard. During the game, we find this room. And when we talk to these little butterballs, we learn that their father is Syringione and this is his room.
Syringione. I've never seen that. That must be like... Oh, wait a minute. Like, if you go to Steam, you find like banban 7. It has... I can't pronounce his name anymore.
As if you couldn't tell from the MRI machine. Anyway, that's all fine and dandy until we get to the end of the game, where we learn that the scepter is missing a piece. And Syringione quite literally tells us he's taken the piece and he's hiding. But this would have been a little bit more of a secret if the new teaser trailer literally didn't show us Syringione standing in front of his to-do list. Anyway, on to secret detail number 5, the secret door in Zolfius' house. Now, let me just quickly explain. You know that jump quest we have to do to get to this really tall house? I don't know why, for some reason, I feel like this is Zolfius' house. He's the only one tall enough to just pop his head in there. Who else would need a house that high up off the ground? Anyway, that's besides the point. Right at the back of the house, there's a secret closet, and because of the darkness of the room, you can't really tell which color it is. But to open it, you need the green key card, which is a key card you actually get through the course of the game. But
wait a minute, that's yellow. See? That's yellow.
Back of the house, there's a secret
that's so yellow.
Closet, and because of the darkness of the room, you can actually get through the course of the game. But the problem is you get it right at the end of the game. So there's one small window for you to come here and open this door. You find it right at the beginning of the conditioning sector. It's the green key card that's used to open this massive door. And once you finish everything in the conditioning sector and go back to home base, if you start the final cut sequence with these guys, you can never go back and open the door. So make your way up there and you can open it. And what's inside? Another key card. Anyway, on to secret detail number 6, the secret room. So following on from the previous one, we gotta take that
secret room. Ooh, very scary. Wait a minute, is that great?
Secret keycard and use it somewhere in the facility. Again, it's a room that you walk right past during the gameplay, right after you finish the colorful platforms jump puzzle. So you gotta walk all the way back here to the other side of the facility. And when you open this room, you find out that it's the Sir Dadadu room. Very similar to the Syringione room that we find in chapter 4. In here, you find his official cartoon depiction, another secret note, and some more secrets on a whiteboard. This is where we're told every single type of genome donor, with 3 and 4 being rubbed out. Anyway, on to secret detail number 7. The naughty ones are leeches. Or are they? In Sir Dadadu's secret room, this speech bubble actually gives us one...
They're leeches. I want to suck your blood. I'm a terrible vampire. You would know that. Sir Dadadu is a worse name. Euphoric, but obviously could have done better with that name. Maturing is realizing leeches come in all shapes and sizes. Of course they do. I saw one that's like a foot long. No, I actually didn't. It was like half that and no, a quarter that. Yeah, I'm joking.
One of the biggest key pieces of information about the naughty one.
Why does he have a tie and gloves? Like he's purple.
Maturing is realizing leeches come in all shapes and sizes. A reference to him being a big leech and his army being small, as well as foreshadowing the new ones that he enlisted to his army. You know, all of these guys. Which might give us a clue as to which one of these that he enlisted to his army. You know, all of these guys.
Would Pilot Bird just be like, He doesn't want to be called these guys, okay?
Which might give us a clue as to which one of these case types that have been rubbed out as well. Case 1 being Juvanium, Case 2 being Animals.
Wait, Juvanium, Animals, something. Heart. Oh, the feeling. There's feeling things, and the blood type. I'm pretty sure, and then DNA.
I'm pretty sure. Case 5 being human characteristics, and Case 6 being Juvanium Cloy, we never get given a case type for insects. Leeches are a subtype of worm, so they're technically a whole different case type of donor. But what's also confusing is the artistic impression of
Naughty Ones, the Naughty Ones, and Queen Bouncea,
of the naughty ones shows them having eyes, and these leeches don't have eyes. So this is still just a theory. Anyway, on to secret detail number 8. Mr. Kebabman.
How do you know that they're the naughty ones now? You don't know if they're the naughty ones now. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that is... Maybe... Wait a minute. See how they have no eyes? There could be one with, like, more eyes. And
Leeches don't have eyes, so this is still just a theory. Anyway, on to secret detail number 8. Mr. Kebabman saves us. This is probably my favorite one, and you could easily miss it. But there's a mechanic in the game that when you're running towards one of the sectors, you purely rely on the light of your drone to get you through the darkness. And on the other side, there's a light switch which turns on the lamps, which turn on via proximity, making the way back a lot easier because you just run through. Anyway, on your first time going to the potentiality sector, right at the end on your way there, the lamps suddenly start turning on, which definitely confused me. And when you go towards the lights, you see Mr. Kebabman facing the switch, insinuating that when he saw you getting closer, he turned the lights on to help. I think that's pretty damn cool. Anyway, on to secret detail number 9.
Oh my god, that's so funny. That's so funny. So, like, Mr. Kebabman wants to go to heaven, not hell.
9. Every single cameo in the game.
YouTubers. Think noodles, Kalis. That's all I can think of because I saw. Oh, guys. No.
Game. There's definitely one that you didn't miss. It's the biggest. It's the baddest. It's the coolest YouTuber there ever is. Yeah, that's me. I get kicked off the ledge. Well, I still think it was.
He gets kicked off the edge. Take that, Aroga, whatever your name is.
Quite cool. I mean, look at my reaction. I can barely hold back that smile for the rest of the playthrough. But anyway, did you know there's actually a total of 6 cameos in the game? And they're all YouTubers. There's me and Dak Blake on this ledge. And then the next jester we see is actually Creekcraft, who does an insane job with his voice acting. So good that I didn't even know it was him. And then this dodgy jester, somehow I found him the creepiest. He's Jack Manifold. And then we've got the Juvanium infants. The black-eyed one is Cats, and the white-eyed one is Cookie Swirl C. Now you...
Ew, that is so cool. I haven't heard of any of these except Aroga.
No. Anyway, onto the final secret detail. The cow ballerina. I personally found this to be the scariest part of the game, and by far the most mysterious, so let's talk about it. It's the first death that I experienced in this chapter. At the top of Zolphius's house, the set of lights that you need to pick up for your drone are sitting right here in the corner, and at this point there's no one else in the house. It's only the second you pick them up that you get stuck in your place, and you're forced into experiencing the slow arrival of the cow ballerina mascot thing. It moves like no other mascot we've seen before, and you're destined for death because you can't move. What's also weird is that when you respawn,
that's weird.
Things change. Those same lights that you need to pick up aren't there anymore, and they're replaced by a book, Espanol to English, which by the way definitely confirms this is Zolphius's house. He's the only mascot that we know that's been speaking Spanish.
Spanish. Spanish. Yay. I don't know how to speak. Is it C? No. Wait, bonjour. No, is that... No, I know what it is.
Remember the secret from chapter 3?
I only speak English.
Anyway, when you touch it, you feel strange. And not only does the cow monster not jump scare us again, we never see it for the rest of the entire game, with no information about it as well, unless one of these rubbed out case types explains it. Could it be the mysterious 4th case type? The Five Nights at Freddy's case type? I don't know. But anyway, that's all for now. Watch my playthrough if you haven't seen it, and make sure you subscribe and stick around because there's a lot more of those coming.
That was amazing.
Wait a minute, are you?
I never would have noticed those. I never would have. I really never would have. Who knew? Man. Anyway, thanks for watching and make sure to like and subscribe. See ya!